All right, how is everybody? Um, yeah, I'm gonna bring you along with what we are going to be doing, or what I am about to do. uh, so last time, I released a video. Don't remember what I released the video. What was it? I have no idea what it was. But what I am about to do, actually, I'm going to sign in as Brian. And Brian is 2. O'Brien, not John O'Brien. Good morning, it says. All right. Now you see how he signed in, and he's a normal user. Actually, he's a technician. He cannot view the manager report, nor could he go into the administration. All right. But what I'm about to do is I want to add the transaction. All right. If you notice, the work order and the order and the work order, after completion, it automatically creates this invoice. All right. And then when the invoice is paid out, see how this guy is already paid, balance paid in full. It grays out. You cannot make more payments unless there's a balance. All right. So, and once you make a payment, it adds to a transaction. All right. So let me walk you through what's happening here before I bring you along with me creating the transaction report. So for example, let's take a look at this one. We have 4 work orders completed. All right. So if you look in the work order here, we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to create a new one, work order. So let me show you. Let me show you the process of creating this guy. I'm gonna go with Jane again. Oh, Jane does not have a car. How about Jack? So something's not right. It's not hooking up correctly here. So yeah, you know why it's not hooking up correctly? I have no idea. Let's take a look. Yeah, every time I bring you along, we encounter problems, don't we? Let's see. We are looking for customer. We're looking for customer. That's a service type. Price, print. Right here. We're looking for this guy. No, not that one. That is the work order. Car make, oh, right here, customer. So we're looking for this guy right here. Let's see what that looks like. Customer vehicle list. How come it doesn't display? Customer vehicle list right here. Okay, so there's some in there, which is good. We got 3 customers, and Jane has 3 cars. Jane is number 2. So now why? If it's no, if it's not no, do this. Column 1. And then this car is column 1. So let's take a look at this one. Yeah. that guy is not null when we assign this guy. So initially here, this guy needs to be, let's see, initially, this guy needs to be item data. Data. Oops. There. Item data. So that's how that works. So let's try that again. Made a little modification there. So let's try Jing again. That's one, which is good. Let's see if it lists it. Oh, that's, yeah, you know what? It didn't clear this message right here. It didn't clear that message right there. So we're going to do it again. This time we are going to clear the message. Actually, just make it invisible. False. There. And then if there's a message right here, it's going to show the message. Let's try that again. We're going to select different guy. There you go. That's better. Okay. So that's good now. Okay. So that looks good. Let's continue completing this right here. And we're going to select BMW or maybe Mercedes-Benz. All right. Yeah, we need to go in there and modify this guy. Normal, approve, yep. She says, let's go complete. Now, if I select this guy, I think I showed you this one. When I say complete right here, because there are no service made, it's going to say, hey, no work order items, and it defaults back to no. All right, so John, he is right here, signed in, and let's see what kind of service does he want. AC work. Yeah, AC work. All right, save. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? I need to modify that guy. Need to modify that guy. If it's 0, then never mind. Yeah. Okay. So now we've got this guy. Let's add some AC cleaning service here. Let's add a couple more. We got AAC. How about exhaust system? All right. We're gonna add a couple more in here, and I'm gonna show you what this one is gonna be. Override. How about override? Wheel alignment. All right, now before I continue, let me show you what's going to happen here. Currently there are 27 audits. All right, we are going to do a price override. It's going to look similar to these guys right here. All right, so we'll close that out. Let's say that price is incorrect, so let's get William approving this guy. Now if he put his own in there, it says only manage can override his activities, so we got to make sure that we get manager in there. All right, now we're gonna make this guy, how about 159.50 and add. There you go. So we got these guys, and if you come in here, you see the audit right here, 28. You see there? No, not that one. Oh, it is that one right there. Yeah, price override adjustment right here. Price adjustment. This is the original price right here. As a matter of fact, you know what? If I copy that guy and come back in here, I'm gonna show you. See the original price in quantity. That was the original price for that for that price override. All right, so the audit works good. Now we are going to complete this guy. Okay, when we complete this guy, it's going to automatically create an invoice. All right, so it just now did the audit. Now it's going to create an invoice. So before we go there, we have 6 invoices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so let's complete this guy. Edit. Yes. Save. All right, let's go look at an invoice. We got 7. All right, so we just made this guy, and the invoice amount is $298.29. So we'll come over here. That's the latest one, right? 298.79. Oh, okay, because we got tax and all that. Okay, so we got balance due for this invoice that we just created. All right, now when we make a payment right here, so we got 2 automation working behind the scene now. When we make a payment, it's going to add 2 transactions now. All right, so currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 transactions. We're missing the number 6. 8 transactions. I bet you when we add the next one, it's going to be number 6, because that's how our code is. See these indexes? It's going to fill whatever there's a gap, like 5 and 6 right here. Our code is going to fill up. It's going to be the transaction ID is going to be number 6. Let me show you. I think I did that on purpose to remove it so that you know that you can see. Let me see transaction right here. New ID. You see that? Finding a gap. All right. So it's going to find that number 6, and it's going to add the ID number 6. All right, which is handy. That way you don't have gaps like you're looking at right now. So it's going to come in here and going to say, okay, let's starting from the lowest number first, and then just move up. If I see a gap, number 6, I want that to be an index or the ID. All right. So right now we got 8. Close that. We're gonna make payment. Let's make a payment. We're not gonna make a whole payment. We're just gonna make partial payment. All right. I'm low in cash, so I'm just gonna make $50, and it's a cash. Okay. And then you can put whatever here. Partial payment. And then make a payment. All right. The balance still due because we only made $150 right there. You see, this guy says partial payment. The type of paid cash. Let's go take a look at transaction. You see number 6 right there. That was just made $150. So that utility right there is handy. That way we don't have gap. This is not the same as auto number. All right. It is much better than auto number. Anyways. So that's 50 paid by cash, partial payment. All right, so I think we've got a couple of debits, couple of credits in here. So we got cash, we got debit, credit, we got 1 debit. All right, let's return some of these items. Okay, now customer says, okay, I didn't request for this. Let's go look at Jane. Not that one. What did we do? Was it this one? Oh, it was latest one, number 5. This guy right here. AC work. Yep, AC work right here. So we're gonna return some of this guy. Okay. And it's going to audit. Okay. So I'm gonna return this guy right here, and it says, what's the reason? Note for returning. I did not approve this one. This service. Oh, not customer. How about customer? That's better. Customer did not. Alright, so if I click continue, it's going to audit this guy and remove the replace this guy with zeros. There you go. See there? Item return. Customer did not approve. So if we come back in here, let's look at the audit. Should be this guy right here. Return service. No, not that one. So it found a gap. Price override. Thing is that this one is returned right there. Okay, got you. Yeah, okay. This is the price ID. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna copy that. Let's take a look at the message. Obviously, we're gonna display this message when we have a report. See there, customer did not. Oh wow, didn't approve this service. See there. So the audit works, all right, and the price was that guy and one quantity. Okay, so that works. Obviously, anyways, so the audit works. All right, let's look at the transaction. I think it documents the transaction as well. Let's take a look at transaction. Debit right here. See that? Item return. All right, item return, which is the same. You know what? Let's bring this guy back up here, which is this guy right here, and we're just going to take a look at the price on this one. 59.79 right here. 59.79. Can't really tell that one right here. We can see we credit, we get back the money 58.30. The reason being is because the 59.79 minus tax. That's how this guy came to be. All right, so we got a minus tax or discount, whatever. We gotta take back all that. We cannot give it the whole thing back. That 59 was the price, so we credit this. We gave money back to the customer. 58.30 right there. All right, let's take a look at the invoice. Invoice should reflect on this one as well. Order AC work right here. So this guy was also updated. Okay, this guy was also updated, and we are going to see that in the report. All right. So if we go to invoice, see there we paid 50 because we deduct the right here. You see there, we deduct item return. So you know what, this should be item return should be minus right here. So maybe we should identify this guy as minus in front of this guy. All right, and paid by, there's no paid by because it's a debit. So this guy right here should be 150 minus this guy. That needs to be recalculated correctly. The payment should not change. The 150 should not change. I think it changed right here. So anyways, but I'm going to tackle that later. But right now, I just show you the process of how this guy works. All right, obviously this guy is done right here. We return this guy right here, 0 out. However, we need to make sure that the amount paid here is not changed to the invoice. Yeah, that could be problematic right there. We could change the totals of the amount. All right, meaning these guys are here plus this guy. See that you didn't update the invoice amount. It should be it should be 130 138.50 total. It didn't document. So that's what I'll be doing, and I will show you the final outcome. All right. So, but what I was going to do is to show you the transaction report that I'm about to do. However, I think this video has been lengthy, and I showed you the process of doing this. What is happening behind the scenes that users cannot see. Which is automation behind the scene. All right. Obviously, there was little calculation error here. You see there? That should have been 138.50 right there. So I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna be in there and become a worm, code worm. You can call me code worm. All right. And let's see if I can tackle that guy. That's that for now. Thanks for watching. See you next video, and happy programming.